So YouTube, good morning. It is June 23rd, about 9:30 a.m. and I am fucking unloaded and reloaded and I'm reloaded. Destination Pueblo, Colorado. My delivery in Los Angeles was fucking cool. It was smooth. I came in like exactly at midnight. I pulled into the markets, and the markets were barely opening up. And the produce market right there in downtown Los Angeles, right here. And I had a real easy fuck. I kind of stepped on everybody's toes though. There's like two guys in front of me, and they were delivering onions, and I was the driver. You would never get a high five or a wave from another professional commercial truck driver in big cities. It's just fucking. So, yeah, I kind of stepped on their toes because I walked up to them. I'm like, "Do you guys know where Board Produce is?" That's where the load was going. I had a load of cantaloupes, and they're like, "Yeah, it's right there." But they didn't tell me that they're delivering there too. Se durmieron los güeyes. They fell asleep. So I walked up to the guy receiving. I'm like, "Is this Board Produce? I think it's for you guys." They're like, "Yeah, it's for us." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Once this guy pulls out, pull in." I'm like, "Okay, fuck yeah." So I fucking, I told him a flick of the wrist. A flick of the wrist. Ems, nigga, talk about Ems. Watching the flick of the wrist. Watching the flick of the wrist. So I fucking, I pulled, so the guy was right here. Fuck. The guy was right here, unloading. There was two guys behind him. And I was all the way back here in the third. So when I walked up, I parked behind all of them. I parked up right next to the second guy. And I walked up, I asked him, "Where's this at?" He's like, "I don't know." Or I think he's like, "Yeah, it's right there." So then I walked to the guy in front. Next, pretty much. He was like, "Yeah, I think it's right there." So he didn't really help me out. So I walked up to the dock and I asked him if this was the place. He said, "Yeah." And then he gave me the spot. He's like, "You're, yeah, park in after this guy." So he pulled out and I pulled in front of, so this guy was parked here. I pulled up in front of him here. So the other two guys couldn't really do anything about it. If they would have said something, I would have been like, "Fuck, I'm a pushover." They can fucking, I mean, unless I'm mad, I wouldn't let them take it, but I wasn't mad at all. I was just a little bit tired, and I've been like, fuck. I kind of did jump the gun, and I kind of stepped on their toes and shit. But it is what it is. They didn't say shit. I opened my doors. I backed up. I was empty about an hour. In about an hour, I got out of there like at 1:40, and I went over to my delivery or to my pickup in Commerce. And right now, that's what I'm doing. I picked up and I parked. I parked right in front of the shipper, and I kind of knew that was their gate, so I parked right in front of it because I didn't know if another truck was gonna be there or not. Because I wanted to be up. I gotta do other shit today too. I gotta go fucking go to the DMV, pretty much, and that's gonna be at least 4 or 5 hours at the DMV. Try to get there as soon as possible. And go register my motorcycle. Whee! Register my motorcycle finally, and cancel my permit. Cancel my motorcycle permit because I need to get my driver's license, my original. They'll send it to me after I cancel it, like in 7 to 10 days. So, I mean, I'll just retake the test. That shit was pretty easy. The motorcycle exam, the written test, this shit was simple as fuck. And go from there. And then I'm not sure if I'm gonna take this Denver load. My brother dropped the ball on this shit. he was trying to do a maniac move and put 2 loads on one trailer. So he was trying to load up this patty cake rice. It's like rice patty cakes, maintained at 65-degree temperature. With it only weighs like 24,000 pounds, 25,000, and he was trying to hook it up and combine it with another load, 24 pallets with 7 pallets, and they would all fit if they're all sideways, and 30 pallets sideways, side by side. But he kind of dropped the ball, and I tried calling them in the morning before they loaded me, but they loaded me up all straight in. So there's a pallet, and the pallet looks like this. There you go, like the bottom of it. So if you put it like this, you can't fit 30 pallets. If you put them all in like this, like in a slot like that. But if you put them in all like this, side by side, you can fit 30 pallets. So that's what he didn't do. I mean, he didn't tell me that last night. He's like, hey, put them in all sideways. There's 24 pallets. He would usually do that, but he didn't do that. So I tried calling him one time early in the morning before they loaded me, and he didn't answer. So he called me after they loaded me, and I told him there's no space back there. And on top of that, they wanted me to seal the trailer, and it was and that's cool. Sometimes I seal the trailer and I can break it, you know, it don't matter. But this time there's a charge or a insurance claim or something of $75,000. So I don't know what the fuck that means, but I think that means don't fucking touch that button. Don't touch that seal. The seal, they lock up your trailer with a number, and you can't touch it. If you touch it, I guess they get mad, but some places probably have a fee, or like it takes longer for you to unload because then they have to case count all the product, and they have to make sure all the product is not damaged and not stolen. You know, that's why they seal it up. But yeah. Right now I'm on the way home, and to the DMV. Have breakfast with mom and dad, and then straight to the DMV. Like,